Today we're going to cover one of my favorite folk characters from the Native Americans. And who is that? Meet Coyote, the clever, chaotic, and unpredictable character from Ute folklore. For centuries, Coyote has roamed around the stories of the American Southwest, known for outsmarting others, creating mischief, and even reshaping the world around him. But did you know that Coyote isn't just a figure of the past? Today, in our chaotic world, he is more relevant than ever. In a world full of uncertainty, challenges, and constant change, Coyote's journey through life is really our journey. So, what can this ancient trickster teach us about navigating life's chaos? Let's dive into it. As anyone who's been alive for more than 5 minutes probably knows, that life is extremely unpredictable. 1 minute, you're cruising along just smoothly, no problems or cares in the world, and then bam! All of a sudden, everything is flipped upside down. And this is where the spirit of Coyote thrives. In Ute folklore, Coyote is really the embodiment of chaos and uncertainty. He is known for creating confusion wherever he goes, kind of like some of those commercials you've seen.
Now I'm emotionally compromised and whoopsies.
But similar to those commercials, there's always a lesson to be learned in every story. We may face unexpected challenges, whether it's a career setback, personal struggles, or even just general global events causing chaos among others. All of these things can shake things up. Coyote's unpredictability is something that we can all relate to. When life throws us off balance, we can either adapt, like Coyote does in the stories. We can either resist this, or we have another choice and take Coyote's route. Embrace the chaos. And then, by embracing it, finding ways to thrive. One of Coyote's greatest strengths isn't just his cleverness, but it's his adaptability. No matter what situation he finds himself in, he always cleverly figures out a way to adapt and to get out of that situation. Whether it's tricking his enemies or turning failures into opportunities, Coyote truly teaches us that the key to survival and being successful is to be flexible.
I think you need to be more flexible.
And of course, also open to change. If that doesn't relate to today's fast-paced world, I don't know what does, because adaptability is the only way that we can be successful in this modern world. So let's think about the new world and how it's constantly changing. Technology evolves, workplaces shift, and even things among families and our social lives can become unpredictable. To navigate these, we need to be like Coyote. We need to be willing to adjust to our environment that has been handed to us, and to defy the expectations that we have set. But remember that sometimes this unpredictability and the life's chaos that is thrown at us will lead to new opportunities if we're willing to adapt. And let's be honest, in modern times, chaos can feel so overwhelming.
A little overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. Freeze was underwhelmed. Why isn't anyone ever just whelmed?
We're overwhelmed with information, endless social media feeds, and of course, the overwhelming pressure to succeed at everything, even if we've never done it before. Coyote reminds us to not take everything so seriously. He is the trickster after all. He thrives in mischief, playing jokes and poking fun at random things, and especially those who get caught up in their own seriousness. So maybe we need to be taking a page out of Coyote's book. Sometimes you have to laugh and look chaos in the face and move on. And you don't need to let it control you. Whether it's the pressure you find on social media and you just want to comment, sometimes you should just scroll on by. And it's okay not to comment on everything. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Embrace the chaos. Sometimes by embracing the random messiness of all of this, you can find the unexpected joys of life. But with all of this, I think one of the most important things that we can learn from Coyote is to embrace and learn from our failures. And really, is failure in the end? In Ute folklore, and through many of these stories, Coyote often leads to his own downfall, whether by being too clever for his own good or misjudging a situation. He a lot of times ends up being his own problem. But instead of giving up, he uses his failure to learn and adapt to most of these problems and situations. In modern life, we face failure all the time as people. Whether it's, hey, I put a little bit of too much in some recipe, or we forgot to air up our tire and have a blowout, we're able to relate to Coyote's failures. But what we learn is how we respond to those failures is truly what matters. Whether you failed a project, faced rejection, or made a simple mistake at work, it's important to remember that failure is part of our growth as a person. Just like Coyote, it's about picking yourself back up, learning from what caused the situation and how not to do it again, and then continuing on your journey. Chaos and failure aren't roadblocks. They're really stepping stones to make you a better person and to change your trajectory in life. So in the end, what were we really saying here? Coyote's journey and your journey should be about embracing life's unexpected situations and embracing life's unpredictability. Coyote reminds us that chaos is part of everyone's existence, but it doesn't have to be something that we're afraid of. Life's twists and turns can lead us to new experiences, personal growth, and even if you let it, unexpected happiness. The key is to embrace the journey, even with all its ups and downs, just like Coyote does. From the ancient stories of the Ute people to the modern chaos of today, Coyote's journey is a reminder that life isn't supposed to be predictable. It's meant to be lived fully, even with all of its messiness. So next time chaos strikes, you should ask yourself, what would Coyote do? Thanks for joining us on this journey into the modern day interpretation of Coyote. Be sure to check out all our other videos and please subscribe for more content like this. Soon we'll see you out there, but bye for now.